Hi guys, happy New Year's Eve, exciting times. So I know it's a bit early to be getting ready, but hopefully people can replay this back later. But I have a client later, so I need to sort myself out now. So hopefully you'll find this helpful. I was going to have a glass of Prosecco, but it's still a bit early, so I got a cup of coffee. And I was going to put my base on prior, but I figured I might as well do that while I'm waiting for a few people to jump on. So a few of you jumping on. Hi Sophia, hi Jade, hi Jody, hi Antonia. What's everyone's plans today? Well, rather this evening. Is anybody out? Are people staying in? Do people hate New Year's Eve? Oh, I should probably give you a bit of background actually. I'm off to a Studio 54 themed party this evening. So I am all rolled up, as you can see. And I've got small, well, fairly small rollers in because I want my hair super curly. I'm going to do some sort of 70s style. I haven't quite worked it out yet, but I have a headband. Hopefully it'll work. Hi, Monica. Okay, so I have a base on, which is good because I've had a couple of spots come up over the Christmas period. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a bit of concealer. Oh, I will take photos, definitely. Yeah, 100%. I won't do my hair on this video, but I promise I will show you the finished result together. What are you up to, Antonia? What are you up to tonight? Are you in with the baby? Are you out and about? Jodie is staying in with the kids and friends. Of course you need to paint your face. Of course. And you have to wear glitter, obviously. Yeah, I haven't been out on New Year's Eve for a while. Well, I was in Australia last year, but I haven't been out for ages, really. But thankfully we've got a group of 6 of us going. They're all committed. I think that's the biggest problem on New Year's Eve. No one wants to commit to anything because I think they think something better is going to come up. I always find that I'm absolutely exhausted after the year and after Christmas. But I'm definitely in high spirits today. Off to the British Legion with the kids. Wow, sounds fabulous. So many fun things. Okay. So, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go pretty chiseled today. Pretty chiseled. We all need glitter makeup. Oh, you're out tomorrow night, Antonia. Mine is Mina. Who's looking after her? Mum, of course. Oh, she'll love that. Does anyone actually doing their makeup now, or are they watching this and then planning to gain inspiration or even replay it back later? That's better. That's much better. Put a bit of blusher on as well. Watching and doing it later and getting ideas. Perfect, perfect. Watching from the bath. Great stuff. I actually just had a bath myself, a really hot one. I'm looking a little bit red. I'm feeling a bit, yeah, steamy and hot. I hope you got bubbles in the bath though. Okay, so I'm going to leave the highlighting or the illuminizing around there till afterwards, because I'm probably going to make a bit of a mess as I do my eyes. But I think this is what you're all here for. So let's jump into eyes. Okay, so I put a picture up yesterday of a cut crease, which I guess takes inspiration from the 60s. I don't know if you've seen Twiggy with the line round here that sort of joins up. So it's kind of that, but not using a liquid liner, although you can reinforce it afterwards. Can't find my angle brush, there we go. But there is room for mistakes, so it's all good. So I'm going to be using, I haven't even thought this through, I'm just going to make it up as I go along. So I've got this palette here, and I've got a good selection of colours, so I'm going to stay in the browns, as I always do. I like the brown section. And I'm going to be using a darker brown and an angled brush. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a thin line just above my crease of my eye, so I can keep my eyes open for this. I actually blinked a couple of times yesterday and it went all over the place, so try not to blink. And also, don't start too far down there, so start about here, maybe 2/3 of the way across. So it doesn't have to be super neat, and as you can see, it's just there. But you definitely want to use an angled brush and not really anything else. I mean, I've got another brush here that's a bit thicker, that isn't too bad. But anything like, I mean, this comes in the Urban Decay palette. You could probably get away with that one, but angled brushes are the best. Love your videos. Good stuff, good stuff. I expect pictures from you all, by the way. I want pictures of your eyes, I want pictures of your makeup, and I want full outfits as well. Please, later. Post them in the group. Okay, so I'm just going to take that slightly out like that. And I'll do the same on the other eye. So if you're feeling a bit nervous, you can do this with an even paler colour if you want. I mean, there's something like that one's a little bit paler, so you will see it. But as I say, don't worry, you can see these aren't too even, but it doesn't matter because we'll be blending it lots. So you can afford to make a few mistakes. No, it's a brown. It's a brown Sophia, so it's, well, it looks like black. It's this colour here, so it's quite a dark brown. But as I say, you could get away with something like that, just something that you can see as a guide initially, and then you can go in with black. I will be putting black in at the end, but I'd rather not start with it. So I'm just drawing this line on here, kicking it out a little bit. And then I'm just going to blend it up, so I can close my eye for this. So I'm just blending it up. Don't worry, it's still not going to look smooth just yet. So you want to keep this area really clean along here. So don't worry too much if it smudges up here. Well, you want it to smudge and blend up there, but you definitely don't want anything down here. And I wouldn't put a primer on either before you do this, as it'll be hard to blend it and smooth it out. But I will be popping a primer on here afterwards. So I'm just gonna get my, when I find it, oh. Okay, so this is kind of like a little bit of a blending brush. So I'm just doing little circular motions above that line, and you can see it blending in. So I'm keeping it all above in this area, not down here. You want to make sure you've got a really finely milled powder as well. The Bobbi Brown palette is rubbish. I've got it in the drawer somewhere here, but anything like Urban Decay is really good. I'm using a Mayel smoky palette at the moment, but if you are struggling to do this later, it could be why. So as you can see, it's getting all a little bit less scary. So I'm actually going to take this colour now, it's kind of a beigey colour, and I'm putting it on the blending brush, and I'm just going to add that up here. But you can do this with any colour, you can do it with like blacks and silvers. So as you can see there, it's building up. I feel like I need some music. So I've really blended it, and you can just see the sort of faint line there. And we're going to reinforce that later. But it was acting more as a guide when we put it in initially, just to help you know where to put everything. Hi, Jess. Okay, great. I'm going to add a bit more colour. So I'm really taking my time about this. It's not a quick job. But if you just use little bits and blend, you will start creating a really nice effect. Oh, looking forward to seeing you too. I expect you to have a cut crease on, young lady, this evening. And don't worry, I'll bring the glitter, as promised. Okay, great. So I'm just going to put a bit of highlighter on the brow bone. Nope, no pressure. And I'm just taking that up there and also along here. This should make it pop, and it also helps to blend this line in as well, or this edge. Okay, good stuff. So I'm going to go back in now onto this edge here with a bit more of that brown, same colour. I'm feeling a little bit more confident about it. You should too. Well, I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just sort of smudging it into that line there and building that up, so you should be able to see the difference. I've got to go. Oh, Happy New Year, Jade. Yeah, definitely watch it back later. Thanks for logging on. And what I'm kind of doing, I'm turning the brush on its side now, because I had it on that to get a straight line. And I've sort of turned it on an angle so I can cover a bit further up. It's all in the technique. So, you get the gist. Now if you're really brave, you can put a liquid liner over there, but you have to get it dead on straight. But I'm doing something different today. So normally, like what I did yesterday in that photo, was I then just got, it was actually a bit of a shimmer, it was, ooh, well, this colour here, and I just popped this on the lid. Like that. So you can use a silvery eyeshadow and do something like that. Or if you've got any glitter, and you can use that on, which is what I'm going to be doing in a moment. So I'm just rubbing that highlighter colour which I used up here over here as well. Just blending that in. Don't be afraid to shine though. It's New Year's Eve. Go nuts. I'm heading off too. Power nap's good, power nap's good. I'll see you later, Jess. Enjoy your snooze. Hi, Amanda. Okay. Now I'm going back in with the angled brush and also the darker colour that I use for this. And I'm, oh, nearly lost my palette there. And I'm just dabbing that into the lash line and up a little bit, like that. You can see. Great. Okay, fun time. So I'm now going to use a primer, an eye primer. I'll just put a bit out my hand. That's actually not the primer I wanted. I want this one. They're both Urban Decay. This one's original and it is quite see-through. And oh, I'm losing a roller. I'm losing a roller. Right, and this one has got a bit more colour in it. So, and it's quite matte, so you can see them side by side. So that's that one there. So this one's really good because you get a nice clean base, and whatever you put on top will really stand out. So I'm just covering what I did there because I don't need that part. It's a bit risky doing this with my fingers actually as well. I have no idea if this is going to work. I haven't actually tested this out yet, but I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. I'm actually just going to use a brush so I've got more control. So I'm just using the flat end of the brush to pat it on. I suppose if you didn't have one, you could use a cotton bud. And you could always use, if you don't have a primer, you can use a bit of Vaseline. Yeah, Vaseline, even moisturiser might do the trick, a heavy moisturiser. Okay. Gonna have to close one eye and not the other. You really want to try and not get it anywhere near this, but don't worry if you do. You can always go back. Okay, cool, primer on. Now time for a bit of glitter. So I'm actually going to use, I don't know actually. That was quite a nice one. Too much choice. So yeah, these are not particularly fine glitters actually, but they should be okay. I'll tell you what's really good, if anyone's got any MAC pigment powders, these are awesome and super glittery, but that's quite a sort of a white finish and I want more of a yellowy gold. So hopefully this should stick. So I'm just going to use that brush again. I don't know which gold to go for. Oh, that's too silver. Okay. I'm going in with this. So I'm literally just dabbing. I've got some glitter on there. This glitter goes everywhere. So I'm just gonna pat it on like so. Pretty. Yay, it works. Thank God for that. Okay. Excellent. Okay, wow. I've got glitter in my eyelashes. It's like a disco ball in my eyes. Okay, I'm just going to mix in a bit of this glitter as well, which is kind of a goldy colour, but more of a silver, just to slightly tone it down a bit, but I do want the main colour to be gold. So I'm just going to pat that on the top. It might not be a bad idea to do your eyes before you even do your base, because you're going to get everything dropping down. Okay, great. I think that's enough glitter. I'm just going to take a blank brush that's got no product on it. Ooh, someone just sent me a heart. You like this? Yeah, this stuff just gets everywhere. Never mind. We can cover it up later. Okay, great. So now that I know what that looks like, and then definitely can get away with intensifying this a little bit more. So this is actually a slightly thicker brush that I showed you earlier. You can carry on with your angle brush, but this will just make it a bit quicker. And so I'm just using that brown colour again over the crease. I hope I'm making sense. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask. And again, I'm just turning this on its side. Make sure you don't go straight in with product on its side, because you'll get a big upwards line, which is what you don't want. When it all perfectly blended. And just turning it on its side. My eyebrows are looking more and more lost by the minute. Okay, great. And now I'm going to go in with a bit of black and get it even darker. So at this point you could go in with a liquid liner if you wanted to. I'm just going to do a bit of black powder on here. Hi. Wanna come say hello? Okay. So really, you just need tiny bits of product and just blending it well each time. And you really shouldn't go too wrong. So I'm also just going to go back in with my highlighter now. Again, just a process of blending. So just to get rid of this hard edge here. Just rubbing that over the brow bone. Looks so good. Yay, I'm glad you like. Does this feel doable, Sophia? Do you reckon you could do this? I love it. Great. Oh, I'm so pleased you're all game for trying this out. Honestly, it's just patience, which I generally have none of normally. But yeah, just a little bit of product, a little bit of blending, and a little bit more product, and a little bit more blending, and just keep doing that. And you should get something really, really pretty. Yes, definitely send a pic. Put it in the group. We all want to see. Okay, now it still looks a bit odd, and the reason why is because we don't have any liner. So I guess you could get away with doing just a bit of black powder under there, but really your best bet is a liquid liner, especially with something this strong. So again, I don't know if you watched my other tutorial, but I use the eyeliner kind of on its side. So I'm gonna get a line there. No, blinked. I think this glitter's going to stop me getting a really nice edge. Okay. That roll is coming out again. I need to get close to the mirror, the camera's in the way. Okay. Okay. No, I might make it easier, I don't know. Let's give it on. You can but try, Sophia, honestly. If you just do it slowly in stages, you'll do a great job, I'm sure. And Monica, you won't look scary, you won't. But send me the picture first. And then hopefully with your permission, if you're okay with it, I'll put it up in the group. Again, just using it on its side. Hindsight's a great thing. Definitely do this before putting your base on. I've got glitter going everywhere. Okay. Okay, they're on. Are they even? Yes, just about. What I am going to do, because the glitter's making it really hard, it's a bit of a rough edge, I'm going to go in with a bit of black on my angle brush and just tap it across the edge. It also helps it to dry and it will soften it. Don't know if you can see. Oh, this roller just doesn't want to stay in. Okay, it can stay out. Doesn't curl very well. Sort that out. You make liquid on. I'm struggling here, Antonia. The mirror's like over there and the phone's here and I can't see properly. I am normally better at this. But this is a great cheat though. Always putting... Actually, what are you on about? Antonia, I've seen your liquid liner. It's amazing. Just glide it straight on in one stroke. But yeah, a good trick is always putting a bit of black powder on top with an angle brush. It just stops any of the jagged edges. Okay, good stuff. Glitter everywhere. So I'm just going to put a bit of that black underneath here. And then what I'm going to do with a bit of gold, a bit of gold shadow, while I find it. Ooh. Yeah, the gold glitter that I use is a bit bitty, so I'm just going to go in, this is Urban Decay, some gold. Actually, that's not the one I want. Actually, no, yes it is the one I want. Yes, this half-baked colour here. And I'm just going to extend this bit here, just so that gold carries on through. Same on the other side. Gives you that nice clean line there. Okay. Tempting to get this off with a foundation brush, which is just futile. Never mind. Okay. So very nearly there, very nearly there. So now I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. And this is where I'm gonna get a really nice clean edge there. So it's just going on the top of my cheekbone. I'm sure you've seen this do me, seen me do this many a time. Down the center of the nose. And there, a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to pat this in with my finger for the majority of it. I want to be really careful I don't knock any of these edges here. And then the brush that I was using earlier, so I'm just going to sweep that, so you can see those edges there. If I just sweep it up, careful not to hit this. You can see how clean that area is now underneath there. And again, we'll do the same here. Great. Now I've just lost a bit of, well, I'm looking very white. I'm just going to go back in with a bit of bronzer. And a bit of blusher. Just putting that on the apples of my cheeks and smiling. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows, which I've got completely lost. So I always say, if you've got really heavy makeup on, you can probably afford to go a little bit darker with your brows, just so they're not lost. To the brush, okay. So I'm just mimicking the hair movement with an angle brush here, hopefully you can see. So I'm making them quite strong, but I'm not blocking them out. And just drawing one big line across. So I'm still doing a feathering action with the brush. And just extending them slightly there, maybe slightly too much. You can see how much better this side looks to that side. Perfect. I'm just going to strengthen this line underneath here. them a little bit thicker. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, and now for the magic of mascara, which will make everything look a million times better. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to just blend this line a little bit here just to smoky it up. So I should have actually done that before I put my highlighter on. I'm going to get rid of that splodge of liquid liner. Or not. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Always have cotton buds handy. My roller's in the way. So a look like this could definitely take a set of falsies. So if you've got any false eyelashes, definitely wear them. I didn't actually, I've got some somewhere, I'll have to dig them out afterwards. But yeah, lashings of mascara, because we all love mascara. That would definitely be my desert island item. And there we go. Eyes are done. And I'm just going to put some lipstick on. Do I want to do gold lips? I do, but probably not now. Actually, I think it might be a little bit much, but I am going to put a lip liner on. Ah, Monica, thank you. It's all makeup. It's all makeup. I tell you, there are some days when I feel absolutely rubbish, or I've got a bit of a hangover, and I just thank the Lord that I can apply makeup to cover it all up. Okay, and I'm going to use my favourite unicorn when I find it. Yeah, the unicorn. It's a nice one, this one. I might do glitter lips later. I don't know. We'll see. Like the ones I did for Christmas, but with gold. So there we go. All done. You can see it all. Unicorn. Even at 6 a.m. Yeah, no. Not for the BNI meetings. My goodness. I feel rubbish. I'm usually in gym gear because I've run off to spin afterwards. So anyway, all done. This is everything. All in place. So have a good look at the eyes. Hopefully you can see, and you can see how easy it is. So I look a bit bizarre, obviously, with my rollers in, but I won't keep you on a live for that. But I promise I will take a photo when it's all done and all complete, and I will pop it up on the group. But I just want to say a massive thank you so much. We're actually over 100 people now in the group, which is amazing, and you appear to be loving the videos, so I hope I'm doing what you want to see. But obviously, as always, let me know if there's anything specific you want to touch on. I know I repeat a lot of the same stuff, but hopefully you find it helpful just for me to go over and over it again. But yeah, anything specific, let me know. But thanks so much for your support. I hope you have an amazing 2017. It's been a great year for me, and I'm excited to go and smash 2017. So yeah, have a fabulous evening, whatever you're up to, and post your photos. I want to see your photos if you attempt this, or anything, of any of the makeup you attempt. Post them up, because I definitely want to see them. All right, lots of love. Mwah. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.